Today might be one of the biggest day for Palantir. Palantir just defied the odds. New all-time high has been recorded. Nobody expected this. Analysts are dropping their signals. A massive 100x price increase is on the books. Elon Musk just announced something massive for Palantir. Wall Street has been secretly buying Palantir. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. This might just be the most shocking day in Palantir's history. Yesterday, its stock price made a solid jump, and most people thought, all right, that's it. It'll probably correct itself soon. Just a typical market move, nothing too crazy. But today, it's a whole different story. Palantir didn't just keep climbing. It absolutely skyrocketed to a brand new all-time high of around $120 per share. That's insane. No one saw this coming, not even the most bullish investors. And while it's now settling around $119, the fact that it even reached this level is wild. This isn't just some normal rally. This is a full-blown breakout, and the market is going crazy trying to make sense of it. And here's where things get even crazier. One Twitter analyst straight up admitted that he completely messed up his prediction. He had projected that Palantir would hit $120 per share by 2030, years down the line. But guess what? That milestone is already here, right now. No waiting, no gradual climb. Just a massive, unexpected surge that caught everyone off guard. Even the so-called experts are scrambling, trying to figure out what just happened. This isn't just another bullish run. This is something way bigger than anyone thought possible. Right now, the mood is electric. Everyone's hyped, and the atmosphere has completely shifted to full-on bullish mode. But hold on, not everyone is celebrating. As always, some people think this whole thing is just a massive bubble waiting to pop. One analyst broke it down in a tweet, saying Palantir is one of the biggest bubbles in history. His reasoning? Last quarter, the company pulled in $79 million in net income. But here's the catch. $55 million of that came just from interest on their cash reserves. Meanwhile, Palantir's market cap has exploded to $270 billion. In other words, he's pointing out that the actual business isn't generating as much profit as people might think. And a big chunk of that income isn't even from operations. It's just from having cash sitting in the bank. So while the hype is real, skeptics are out here saying, hey, this might not be sustainable. And honestly, that's what makes this so interesting. Who's right, the bulls or the doubters? Only time will tell. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Not all skeptics are bearish. One analyst admitted that, yeah, Palantir might look overpriced, but he'd never bet against it. His reasoning? It's an exceptional company, and you should never short exceptional companies. He even warned against listening to all the short sellers out there, calling them shortmongers, who are already way underwater. And honestly, he's got a point. Betting against a stock like Palantir can be dangerous, especially when it keeps proving people wrong. The momentum, the hype, the long-term vision, it's all there. So while some argue that the valuation is out of control, others believe this is just the beginning of something much bigger. But speaking of huge numbers, there's something even bigger shaking up the market right now. Elon Musk just sent shockwaves through the entire AI world. Today, he officially announced his XAI company. And here's the kicker. He's looking to raise a massive $10 billion. According to Bloomberg, XAI, Musk's generative AI startup, is now aiming for a staggering $75 billion valuation. That's a huge jump from its $50 billion valuation last year, which came after a $6 billion funding round. And what's all this money for? Well, Musk is doubling down on AI development, especially with Grok, his chatbot that's already making waves. With this kind of funding, it's clear Musk isn't just playing around. He wants XAI to be a serious competitor in the AI space. And with everything happening in tech right now, this move couldn't have come at a more perfect time. And here's the real kicker. One analyst pointed out how this whole thing is actually strengthening the connection between Elon Musk and Palantir in a big way. According to the New York Times, some Palantir executives are pushing to use Grok exclusively. Yeah, you heard that right. If this is true, it means Grok is seriously outperforming other AI models, which could explain why Musk is going after that $10 billion in funding. He sees the potential, and so does Palantir. But it gets even more interesting. If Palantir is really this invested in XAI, it could mean a much deeper collaboration between the two companies, possibly even expanding into areas like Doge. And with Musk's vision to overhaul America's software infrastructure for the government, This could be the start of something much bigger than just an AI partnership. But here's the most exciting part. The IRS also dropped some massive news that could seriously solidify Palantir in this position. According to a tweet, the IRS just kicked off a huge project to modernize its entire enterprise architecture. And guess what? There's an AI key requirement, and Palantir can support it. Basically, the IRS is looking to upgrade everything, improving efficiency, cutting costs, making smarter IT decisions, and strengthening their entire tech infrastructure. They want to bring in AI, automation, and next-level data systems, and they need a company that knows how to handle big, complex government projects. Sounds like a perfect match for Palantir, right? This isn't just some small contract. It's a major shift in how the IRS operates, and Palantir is in a prime position to be a key player in the whole thing. Plus, with all the focus on AI in the public sector, any vendor working with the IRS needs deep expertise in AI regulations, security, and risk management, which just happens to be right up Palantir's alley. So yeah, this could be huge. These efficiency moves are huge for Palantir because efficiency is exactly what they do best. With the IRS and other major institutions pushing for AI-driven modernization, Palantir is perfectly positioned to win even more contracts. Now, throw Elon Musk into the mix. Karp wants Palantir to be the AI backbone of government and enterprise, and Musk is out to rebuild entire industries. If their partnership keeps growing through XAI, Grok, or future projects, Palantir's influence could skyrocket. And the stock? If these wins keep stacking up, $120 might just be the beginning. Palantir isn't just riding the AI wave, it's becoming the backbone of it. But here's the thing. While everyone's been caught up in these big announcements, Wall Street has been making quiet but powerful moves. Turns out, they've been secretly loading up on Palantir shares. A recent tweet just revealed that ProShare Advisors, a massive $44 billion fund, just increased its Palantir position by more than 6 times, adding over 2.5 million shares, bringing their total to nearly 3 million. That's not a small adjustment. That's a huge vote of confidence from big money. When funds of this size start accumulating aggressively, it usually means they see something big coming. And honestly, with everything happening, government contracts, AI breakthroughs, Elon Musk's involvement, Palantir is looking stronger than ever. If Wall Street is piling in, they might know something that retail investors haven't fully caught on to yet. With all these wild announcements, the hype around Palantir is exploding. The energy is insanely bullish, and people are starting to believe that this could be just the beginning. One analyst even went all in, saying that from here, Palantir's price might actually 100x. Sounds crazy, right? Well, according to him, it's not crazy. It's the truth. Make it longer. If this actually happens, Palantir's price would skyrocket to around $12,000 per share, which, let's be honest, sounds completely ridiculous at first. But here's the thing. Palantir has a way of proving people wrong. Just look at today. No one expected it to explode the way it did, yet here we are. Every time people doubt it, it pulls off something unexpected, making even the biggest skeptics take a second look. And when you think about everything happening, the government contracts, AI breakthroughs, deepening ties with Elon Musk, and even Wall Street secretly loading up, it's clear that Palantir isn't just another tech company riding the AI wave. It's positioning itself at the center of it. Of course, a $12,000 price tag sounds crazy, but when you combine unstoppable momentum, massive institutional backing, and a rapidly growing role in AI-driven efficiency, that kind of future doesn't seem as impossible as it once did. If Palantir keeps stacking up wins and cementing itself as the backbone of AI, government, and enterprise tech, we could be looking at a stock that just keeps shocking the world, again and again. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.